Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and we're back on the world. And it's been, what, another week since an episode, so I guess, we're pumping out one of these a week. So, I guess, yeah, now we've got our schedule at least, so... Excuse me, I gotta move some cables around, because those are my headphone cables, yeah. Anyway, like, I think about when I just finished editing the last episode, I realized something. We never went back and checked the analyzer, because we still had a lot of stuff in there that I just never looked at. So, drum roll please. Pow! This is what we got. We got a Pteranodon, which is I think our first one, a Pachycephalosaur, a Megaloceros, 2 Megalania, 2 Mammoth, an Elasmotherium, a Kalenkin, and 2 Smilodons. Honestly, that's kind of crazy. That's a lot of DNA. Also, I moved all the DNA and eggs over here because this was a lot more convenient for me. But yeah, I got everything cultivated up except for those. Yeah, I'm really excited for the Megaloceros because I really want to get one. I also want to get a Megalania, I guess since they're new. We haven't gotten a Megalodon, that's what they're called. Anyway, I have got another large fossil dump to throw in, so we'll set that to analyze while we head out. Anyway, quickly, I need to grab some food. Keep the bread, we'll use salmon. Where are they? They're actually down at the fishing spot. I forgot about that. Anyway, before we head out down to the fishing area to name the Ceratosaurus, because I want to get a name tag, I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on. One, you'll notice if you look around here, more trees are gone. Actually, it's really prevalent. If we quickly hop down this way, you'll notice all the trees on the side of the hill are gone, and that's because I'm probably going to replace them with oak trees at some point in the near future. Anyway, I guess we'll head this way because this is the easiest way to show you the work I've done. I guess you can see it on the minimap if you want to look up there, but whatever. Anyway, this is all the same as last episode, and dang, that looks beautiful. Let's see, actually, if we get to this point, yeah, that's pretty darn gorgeous. I might be switching out the fence design, actually, for the Stegosaurus exhibit. I don't know, in all honesty. It'll just be whatever I feel like doing when I get to there. Did I have this last time? I've started extending the path out this direction. We're gonna go over here, which direction we're gonna spend today's episode setting up some stuff. I've worked a bit more on this, which is gonna be a bit more of a rock wall. Flatten this out, this is gonna lead to more exhibits, or maybe be another exhibit. That's the Stegosaur, Tumbleweed. And then, as you can see now, I've gotten the basics of the terraforming started. For one, we've got the rock wall starting the Stegosaurus exhibit, now continuing all the way up there. And basically me just smoothing out the hill. This is gonna take a while. Like, what was it? I was considering doing it on camera or not on camera. Well, I guess technically on camera because, what was it? Time-lapse using the replay mod. I don't know if I'm gonna do that for this hill. What I'm thinking is in the future, I really need to fill in, cover up the ravine, because it scares me every time I have to jump over that. Anyway, we have 9 name tags here. I've done a lot more. Oh, we actually have another name tag. Sweet. We have a lot more stuff in here, just randomly laying around. That AFK fish farm is amazing. I think I'm gonna move it at some point, probably inside, just because that'd be a bit easier to deal with. Well, not inside, but like to a collective farm area. Because I'm also gonna move this at some point. So the cow farm's gonna move, the AFK fishing farm's gonna move. I'll make smaller, compact versions of all of those. Yeah, basically my plan is I somewhat want to quote-unquote industrialize the world, so that way I can be the most space efficient with all my farms, mostly so that way I can use the most space possible for building exhibits, since, you know, that's kind of the point of the series, at least I think it is. We are gonna maybe spend an episode or two actually working on machines, though. I think that'd be cool. Anyway, the Ceratosaurus, I have gone for the name of Autumn, and I had caps lock on. That's great. And I'm just gonna quickly look because I can't spell super well, believe it or not. I'm actually not the great. Okay, I did spell that correctly. I don't know. I spelled much easier phonetically, which honestly, if you're gonna laugh at me for that, feel free to. It's just something I know about myself. But yeah, I'm gonna go with autumn. I don't know why. It's an autumn colored dinosaur, and autumn I think will be hitting the world soon. I did actually build a clock. Yeah, I did. It's one of the clocks in the mod, and it allows you to basically see the seasons and whatnot. So I thought that was cool. Anyway, we now have Autumn, our little Ceratosaurus, age 6. I guess that's a good reference for how long I've been building. I didn't do as much work. Well, actually, I guess I've been on the world a bit longer than 6 days, but not all those days were with the chunks loaded, because she won't age unless she's loaded. And me being out around, I think it's the jungle and the Site B area I designated. I was mining over there for who knows how long. Yeah, I've been out over there just trying to mine things, get more resources. I mean, if we look at the resource chest here, it's a bit consolidated, but that is a massive amount of coal and iron, at least for me. I know, like, you know, if you've got, what is it, an iron golem farm or whatever, you make this much iron in like an hour or something like that. I don't know, in pigment farms and witch farms and whatnot. We're gonna take the red wool. We'll take both wools, and I can quickly just get some more red dye. Let's quickly look in here. We have got a Brachiosaur, a Stegosaur, an Ankylosaur, and a Parasaurolophus. That's actually pretty good. Let me see. Do we have any more Stegosaurus eggs currently? No, we didn't. So we could actually get another Stegosaurus. That's pretty good. That's our third Parasaur, fourth Ankylosaurus, and second Brachiosaur. So that's cool. Oh yeah, we also had another Ceratosaurus. I don't think we're gonna hatch another Ceratosaurus yet. Kind of just mostly because I want to see how the exhibit fares, in my opinion. Because I don't want to put a ton of Ceratosaurs in there if I don't feel like there's enough space, and you know, I don't really want to rebuild it. Although I'm probably gonna be rebuilding it at some point. I mean, actually, if you just look down there, you'll see that I've already got red wool down, and I'm assuming most of you know what that means. It means I'm going to be building a typical fence. I really like the cobblestone wall, and it seemed you guys liked. Yeah, I got some positive feedback for it. I think most people just said. I think the only complaint with it I saw was just make it taller. I, however, have decided I'm just gonna build like typical like electric strengthened steel type fence we usually do over here for the Ceratosaurus, purely just because I don't know, I feel like that's more what I like doing with carnivores. I mean, I don't know, on one side it feels a bit boring to do that because that's what I usually do, but on the other hand I just really like that for carnivores. I think it looks interesting. And that's not to say we won't bring this back. That was the other thing with it, is that I don't know, my philosophy with building dinosaur exhibits in this game is very, well, rigid, I guess you might say. Hard angles, so, you know, everything's either at a 90-degree angle or at 45-degree angles. So, you know, the fence will, you know, it'll go straight, have a 45-degree turn, and then go in a straight line the next direction. So, you know, very regimented areas, whereas this is very, well, natural looking. You know, it just kind of curves with the terrain, which is cool, but I don't want it for my exhibits for some reason. I don't really know why. Maybe we'll bring it back for like a Triceratops or something, I don't know. But I am going to be building a typical steel fence. Also, I realized it might add more space in, which would make me more inclined to therefore add in more Ceratosaurs. And you can get out from there, can't you? Let me quickly run inside and get a bone. Oh, that reminds me, what was today's episode going to be? Today's episode is going to be, well, I don't think these are ever like anyone's favorite episodes, and I'm not gonna call it what I've called it. What was it? Like season 5, I had like, ooh, a Mosasaur, a Liopleurodon, and a Confuciusornis. I think all of those are, not all of those, but the Liopleurodon's new and the Confuciusornis is new, isn't it? Well, not new, but you know, we don't have one yet. I believe that's so. All right, that's pretty cool. Yep, it's out. Okay. With Autumn now having escaped the exhibit, you can now see another reason why I want to get rid of it. Okay, Autumn, you're gonna follow me now because you are dangerous and you just got out of the exhibit, which is very bad. Let's quickly just hop in here and hop back over here. And I just want her to teleport. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now let's just bring you. And you're gonna sit on top of the feeder so you don't starve to death, but also so, you know, you can't escape. How did she get out? Like, what did she get on? Wait. Oh, you kid! Wow, that's actually just dumb on my part. Like, I should have seen that. Well, that's a me thing. Anyway, that just actually proved my point. This is a really difficult fence to use for enclosing animals because it's kind of hard to get it to look right without making it all so easy to get over. Which, considering what we just saw there, is not a good thing. I mean, yeah, I know it's only a mod, man. You know. They can't actually go and kill things. I'm like, yeah, you know, that is true. However, you know, I also don't want my dinosaurs getting out because that means I have to go find them. And that takes a long time in some cases, and I really don't want to do that. We should get some oak wood real quick because I'm making all the paths out of oak wood, and that's... I don't know why I picked oak wood. I'm in a birchwood forest. Well, actually, never mind, I know why. I don't like birch. Birch is ugly in my eyes, and it could really just disappear and I wouldn't care. Gonna get like put on like some like list or something, aren't I? Just man indiscriminately hates birchwood, and yeah, that's that probably wouldn't be a thing, right? Right. Let's just put this there. All right, so I just kind of want this here to signify where another path will probably go, and then. Where, okay, so then it would be, because I want a bit of like landscaping area there. Also the fact it's right next to the Ceratosaurus fence, you know, I kind of want a bit of space between the visitors and the, you know, giant dinosaur that can eat them, because, you know, I feel like that's a good thing. I should have brought an axe, but I'm, you know, it's too late. I'm not gonna go get one now. No, I want dirt because I want to fill this in. All right, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's what this is for. So the wool is going to be for basically laying out a new exhibit or two. So I was thinking, I'll show you guys a couple of areas. So I mean, obviously we've got space here. Like there will probably be an exhibit around this area, and maybe we'll even throw in one down here. Though, considering it all, either it'll, oh, I don't want to do that. Because part of me is just saying, oh, just extend the Stegosaurus exhibit out again and bring it up to like here. But I don't want to do that because the Stegosaurus exhibit's already pretty darn big, and I don't think we need it to be any bigger. There'll be an exhibit out here somewhere for sure. And actually, I've even been considering this. Since I said I'm probably gonna move the farm, that's just there for now because I need probably a large amount of food, and I haven't been bothered to set up the AFK farm because I want to set up the AFK farms in like their own area where, you know, is it autumn now? Oh wow, it just hit autumn, I think, or it's hitting autumn because all the birchwood trees want this color, but those trees haven't yet, so it's getting close, but it isn't quite autumn yet. That's still cool. But I'm thinking, since I want to do like a rock face here, what we could do is kind of just bring the rock face out to about, let's say, here or something, and then this will be like another exhibit. This will be like the Dinosaurs or something. And then down here, oh yes, the clearing. That's where I was gonna put something. We have this, if you'll follow, well, you can't really follow me, you're viewing from my perspective. We have this little flat area here between the hills, and I like this area. I'm definitely putting something back here. In fact, I've been thinking, well, okay, so I've got two ideas for that area. Either one, I really want to put the, what is it? Oh, that's so pretty. That is immensely pretty. I really like that. I don't think this is gonna come through the microphone because I've been messing around with the audio settings. Also, I messed around with them again, so if it sounds bad today, sorry about that. But I think someone either outside in their car or inside with a speaker near the wall has hit something with a large amount of bass in it. Not hit something, but it's playing something with a large amount of bass, and I can feel the walls somewhat shaking, or my chair shaking at least, which is concerning. I really don't like that feeling. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. I had a point to make. What was it? Oh, that area. All right, so that area, I'm thinking what we could do is either, we'll just actually take blue wool for now. We could do Dilophosaurus out there, which I think would look cool. Coelacanth, Megalograptus, there's Compy. Do we have any Compies? I don't think we do have a Compy yet. Oh, that's cool. And I need another double chest for fossils and archaeology stuff. That's another thing, isn't it? When was I gonna do that? I don't remember. But I'm definitely gonna build a lab pretty darn soon, cause like, wait, 8. So we need 4 logs, right? That's a double chest. I don't honestly remember. I think, yep, that was right. All right, so we'll just chuck that down up here, and we'll throw these 2 in, and wow, we've still got a lot of stuff to analyze. That's good. But I was thinking over there, so since it's surrounded by hills like it is, what we could do, this was option number 1, like I said, we could do Dilophosaurus, and I think we could do something really cool with that. The second option, and what I'm actually leaning more towards right now, is we could do that as the Brachiosaurus area. And we could use the surrounding hills, instead of doing what we usually do, we should use them as a natural barrier, like this exhibit, or the Ceratosaurus exhibit, where the hill is used as a natural barrier to the end of the exhibit. What we could do is we'll bring the path up to the top of the hill. Maybe we'll even bring the hill up a little bit more. And we'll just build the entire path and viewing section up along the top of the hill, because I think that would look really cool. And also saves me the trouble of having to make a lot of fences, because utilizing natural terrain is, goodness gracious. Yeah, they're watching a movie. And it is, wow, I'm really hoping that doesn't pop up in the background, because, well, I'll probably get hit for like copyright or something. Copyrighted material in your video. Because I'm pretty sure that's actually what the YouTube devs sound like. Because, honestly, they're, well, okay, not the, yeah, no, I'm actually somewhat willing to make the statement that YouTube devs are just terrible in general. If you know what I mean. Considering, what was it? One of these videos, not this current season, but one of the, I think it was season 5 episodes, got, what was it? It got hit for inappropriate content, which made me laugh so hard because, you know, like, I don't swear, I don't, like, talk about inappropriate subjects or anything. Like, I even checked, what was it, the closed captions there wasn't even anything bad in there. So how in the world my video got, like, made it so I couldn't, like, make money off of it? Hit for an inappropriate content claim. I have no idea whatsoever, but I mean, that just shows you that the bad way in which the system works. Like, good grief, it just really doesn't work. I'm gonna rant about YouTube, I guess. I was gonna use wool to plan out some exhibits. I'll probably do that off camera, or I'll take you guys' suggestions. Another thing we're gonna do, we're definitely utilizing this river here. Like, this river basin here is amazing. Now, some people would be like, oh, you can put, like, the mosasaur in there, or you can put ichthyosaur, oh, you can do all this. And I'm not doing that. No, we're not putting marine reptiles in rivers again. I've had very bad experiences with that in the past, because I used to, I'm gonna talk about really old videos. Like, we're talking, like, 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago videos, which you really don't want to watch, trust me. I was like, what? How old was I? Not old enough to be making YouTube videos, in all honesty. And I think I did this in a later season as well. I filled an entire river with mosasaurs. And if you're asking me, like, oh, what did you do? Like, put 2 mosasaurs in there? I put, like, I don't know, freaking, like, 15, 16, maybe 17 mosasaurs in a little river. And I had to build like 6 different bridges across it at one point because like I just kept trying to jump it. I'd fall and then instantly die because mosasaurs were literally everywhere. It was actually terrifying. Like, I hated that. You know, oh, actually, you know what? That's one thing. So, I have said, I think I mentioned this in a previous episode, my mixed feelings on doing mixed species enclosures. Because on one hand, this exhibit's definitely big enough. We can throw the second stegosaur we just got in here, and then we can also throw the Drysaurs in here. That's at a weird angle. That's cool. But yeah, we could also throw Drysaurus in here, and I think that would look really cool. However, part of me is also very much like, well, you see, you might have the space to do it. It makes sense, but you could always make a second Dinosaurs. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. It's really weird. It's like a nerd voice. You're a nerd. Let's just check this again. 2 more Liopleurodons and a Plesiosaur. That's it. 3 Liopleurodons. I'm actually really 5 Ankylosaurs. That's so many. We're gonna make a massive Ankylosaurus exhibit. Just you watch. Oh, and we're out of dinosaurs. That's great. I was kind of hoping for another Stegosaurus, in all honesty. But we'll have another Ceratosaurus, which yeah, we'll probably put in maybe next episode. Maybe we'll throw the second Stegosaurus in next episode. And, you know what? I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. I'll try and make like a poll in the corner of the video, and if I forget to do that, just put it down in the comments what you'd want to see. So we have a couple options for next episode. Next episode can either be, well, me working on the laboratory area, because I need a lab, in all honesty. Second option, or at least not working on the lab, but getting it set up, like the area established and stuff. Number 2, a Dilophosaurus exhibit. Number 3, a Brachiosaurus exhibit. Number 4, the Drysaurus exhibit. Because I think, so if we don't put Drysaurs in there, I think, yeah, no, I'm pretty dead set on them going here. They're gonna be on this hill area with the Ceratosaurs, and they're not gonna be touching the Ceratosaurs. There's gonna be a bit of space. And I think I might actually just try and put some tree cover in. We'll curve the path around. And then this Drysaurs would go somewhere like right here, which could then also lead down to any exhibits we want to do by the river, which I think would work quite well, because actually that leads us over, if I'm right, I don't know. I don't usually go down to the side of the basin unless I'm using the AFK fish farm. And that's kind of negated my reasons for actually going down and looking at this river. But this one's less of like a major river and more of just like a little bit of an impasse to the next island area over there. So what we could do is just build like a little bridge over here. We could put some like Henotis or something in this river and then call that a day. Actually, that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. Well, yeah, I do actually think we're gonna do that. I just realized I'm not gonna end the episode because I want to finish the analyzer stuff. So sorry for those of you guys who don't like the episode where I bounce around, because oh man, there've been a decent amount of comments like, stop bouncing around while you do videos, it's kind of unprofessional. Well, you know what? I'm allowed to be unprofessional. I am not a professional YouTuber, because a professional YouTuber would require that I do this for like living. I do not. I simply make videos on the internet because I'm an idiot who enjoys this for some reason. I don't really know why. Yeah, actually that's an interesting topic. Why do I do YouTube? And if I were to try and answer you, I honestly couldn't, because, well, I really just don't know. I just do it because I can. Which, actually thinking about it now, probably isn't the best reason to do it, but it's a reason. Let's see. 7 autumn. Your mood is 0. Let's see what you... So you will eat it if it's in the feeder, but you will not eat it if I have it in my hand. Okay, well, that's somewhat ungrateful of you. I'm going to file a formal lawsuit against the Ceratosaurus for not eating fish, because definitely would have eaten fish. Actually, maybe it would have. I honestly don't know. For those of you who seem to think I don't know if anyone actually thinks this, that I have like some grand knowledge on dinosaurs. Let me stop you there. I used to, but I don't really have it as much. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. So we're just starting to hit fall, because summer's ending, so that's cool. You see, the bigger problem is more just, I set the seasons to be once like every 27 days per subset, and there's 3 subsets. Oh, so we're in the 3rd stage of summer probably. So everything's starting to gray out a bit. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I forgot about that. So that means we'll have like 21 days of this or something ridiculous. This is let's just see. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna have a lot of terror birds. We really are. Like, it's something we always consistently have a massive amount of in these worlds. Just terror birds for days. There's way too many of them. That and I'm more surprised I haven't gotten more Tyrannosaurs, because every other world, I swear, like, we get 10 billion T-Rexes and, you know, like 100 Spinosaurs, and then none of the dinosaurs I actually want a lot of, I ever get. Like, what was it? Dryosaurs. I never get enough Dryosaurs. Even though I'm like, oh, you know, I need like 20 or so Dryosaurs. The game's literally just like, oh, no, you're only getting like 4 the entire world. And of those 4, one of them's gonna die. And I'm just like, what? What? Okay, so that was disappointing. Well, I guess we're gonna end today's episode off here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this rather short episode, hopefully, of just me kind of babbling on about what we've done, doing a bit of analyzing, and then telling you stuff's coming. That's probably the big gist of the episode. Stuff is gonna come. Next episode, hopefully, we'll start getting more dinosaurs in, because I know it's been a bit slow. We've only got 2 dinosaurs in the entire park. So next episode, we'll hatch another Ceratosaurus and another Stegosaurus. Maybe we'll hatch the Dryos, depending on if you want them to have their own exhibit or be in the Stegosaurus exhibit. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and until next time, see ya.